and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'm your storyteller of the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Carr playing Tiana, Sarah playing Vika, Patrick playing Freddy, Eric playing Uriah, and Jeremy playing Cortev. And who wants to review what we did last session?
Stop a freaking civil
We
war
found
with
out
Civil War,
that
it seems.
we found out that a senator's son was more or less under a different name while serving at the front lines. He then, unfortunately, we were sent out because it was discovered that he was in fact found out who he was. And when we arrived at said base, it was then discovered that a plot had already been enacted to get them out. Also, there was jamming, so we could not communicate at the time.
Yes.
Though we fixed that. At least we
You've
can
partially
send
fixed it.
messages.
Yeah. You've at least managed to send out a status report on what's going on.
Shit's hecked, yo.
And there was some reason to suspect that they're planning to extract this guy. Y'all's arrival may have upped their timetable.
So I want to say we also found out that we got a transmission we know about at least where they were communicating to, which may be their forward operating base nearby.
It might be, or it might, or a rendezvous
Receiver,
point
yeah.
or something.
Pickup point, something like that. Evac!
Yeah. Didn't we get the name of people that were also using that channel, like to communicate out?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes, we did. We
Yes.
got the names of them. The commander selected a few of his close higher ups that he's been working with for a long time to go obtain them and bring them to the brig. If I remember correctly.
That sounds
Yeah.
correct.
We had the senator's son in the brig just because it's the most secure area.
Right.
It's like, oh yes, let's put him in the infirmary with all the drugs.
And he had woken up. Y'all had spoken with him.
Yeah, because I remember telling him that he'd been found out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and his response was like, I guess I gotta go home. He didn't seem happy about it, but he didn't seem like he was gonna give y'all no trouble about it either.
It's like,
Vika slowly putting the ether soaked rag back in her pocket.
Vika with an
but
ether
not
soaked
yet.
rag? More like puts the knuckles away.
Hey, it's a senator's son. She has to make sure the face is still pretty, otherwise they can get in political trouble. She knows about political trouble.
Just makeup kit.
That's fine.
You assume Vika knows how to use a makeup kit.
No, Vicky just has to
Sunglasses.
snatch him up
Look.
right before y'all turn him back in.
Vika,
What are we telling your father? I got hit by a baseball.
I was about to say, Vika, I'm pretty sure she knows what a sleeper hold is, so...
All right.
Just pinch.
So Uriah was still in the communications center, which had also been locked down. Basically, once they started finding bodies, all the important areas got locked down. The whole base to some extent, but now were the rest of y'all still in the brig, or had y'all headed off somewhere when we wrapped up?
Tiana is not leaving dude's side.
I think we'd all kind of ended in the brig.
Okay. Yeah, because the base commander was questioning a prisoner you had taken.
Yep.
But
think
y'all
it was
walked
the-
in with some info for him. Which was...
The names, I think.
You're right, that was the list of names.
Yeah, it was because he was interrogating the MP that had shot at Vika while I was invisible, and then we had the names and went and told him about the names.
That's right.
Yeah, because you had found out more of those transmissions had happened, and you found out who was involved with that.
Yeah.
Because we also captured another guy who was apparently the accomplice. I remember that too.
That was the kitchen hand.
Yeah.
That was washing dishes.
Yeah. So yes, the commander had sent out. He contacted the people he trusted most on the base, put them in charge of tracking these people down. Basically, not using the communication gear. Guess who knows how compromised that is right now.
Mm-hmm.
The senator's son, Justin, is he's coming out of the grog. You know, he's still groggy. You know, he can talk, but he's still a little out of it. But he's coming out of. He's getting more and more of his faculties back. Within an hour, 2 more people have been captured. I forget how many it was.
I think there was the kitchen hand, the MP, and then was there 3 more names or 2 more names?
I have a 3 written on my sheet of notes,
I think
but with no reference to what the 3 represents, because that's how I take notes.
Then say 3. So they
My
got
notes are
2 of
useful the
3.
day I wrote them down, and that's about it. So the third person, they are scouring the base for him and finding no sign of him. They are beginning to alert troops already outside the base to keep an eye out for him.
Because right now we have that slim. Right now we're at that point to where we're ahead. Essentially, we got since the transmission. In other words, they think the plan succeeded, or they're waiting for confirmation the plan succeeded. So
I don't think we're ahead. I think we're not ahead. We caught up.
yeah.
So after the interrogation, the commander lets you know that basically both of them are clammed up. You know, they're given their name, their rank, their serial number, and that's about all they're willing to discuss. The 2 he's questioned so far, because the most recent ones they just picked up, he has not had a chance to question. Best he can tell, they are actual enemy agents. Sent into this side, you know, under aliases, not League members that have flipped.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know if that's going to be true of everybody or not. Another half hour or so passes, and somebody brings them a report of a missing vehicle.
What type?
The equivalent of a Jeep.
Okay.
It's probably some kind of hover or something.
So probably escaped, more than likely than that.
I thought they had the place locked down.
They were supposed to. They were trying to figure out which gate that he got out of and who let him out and all that. Yeah.
Security footage, anything.
Yeah, it's an ongoing investigation. He's got, you know, as soon as he
Future
hears
doesn't
this,
have cameras.
Do you need a hand with the security measures over in the, or at least the AV equipment over there? Kind of feel like I'm sitting around waiting, like hurrying up and waiting. It's a little frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Vika actually sitting down, hurrying up and waiting. Welcome to my world.
so you get the impression that he doesn't want to go. Yeah, I probably need somebody not already associated with my with my base to look this stuff over. On the other hand, you're about the only people he can be completely certain isn't a part of this. So yes, if you want to go assist the security people, he will allow it.
On it. Phew.
All right, so you get there to the main security station.
I'm sorry. Continue.
And when you get there and they get the orders that they're supposed to cooperate with you, they don't seem super jazzed about it.
Not easy.
Like, we know how to do our job. What's basically what's the RoboJock being sent in here for?
RoboJock.
There are currently 5 reasons. Well, 4 are in the brig, one of which escaped. So.
And he's going to ignore the bad vibes and just go in and do his thing.
Okay.
Was I smart enough to get my dice up before the game? No, I wasn't.
For shame.
We don't do that kind of stuff here. What are you talking about?
Oh, they're right here.
And
They're just behind me anyway.
While I am thinking about it, the 3 essentially we know there are 5 people. Actually,
you know for sure there's at least 5, 4 of which are captured.
No, of the 5 names we have, I want to investigate all of their duties and also their essentially the patterns. Basically, where were they the most?
Okay.
Like what they were assigned to, or like
but they don't keep up with their individual troops' movements within the base that closely.
That's their first mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, well, nobody wants to work for Big Brother. You hit a certain level, people just aren't going to, put up with it.
Well, at least this guy was supposed to be doing security from whatever 100 to whatever 100.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a PT at
da-da-da.
I worked at a job where they monitored how many times you went to the bathroom in a day. Trust me.
I wouldn't last in that.
I wouldn't last a year.
I would purposely just wander in there more.
All right, so 3 of them are MPs, which gives them access to about anywhere on base. Sometimes they're patrolling, sometimes they were stationed at particular places. Sometimes they'd be in the security rooms where Cortev is now. Yep. One of them, that you already captured was literally basically civilian help in the kitchen.
Interesting.
Or not, maybe civilian's not quite the right way, contractor or whatever.
Independent contractor.
He's in the GS system.
Yeah.
With that information, since we know they might have been enemy plants now, so at least what they're thinking they might be, I'm also going to do a reference to see, well, how long have they been at these positions?
That's fair.
If that guy was a civilian contractor, when did he show up?
And the last guy, the guy you have not, the guy that has not been found yet, was basically a technician. So he's in and out of a bunch of the computer systems. Also repairing, basically repairing everything from computer systems to air conditioning.
No, he could have bugs anywhere.
Cool.
So, Jeremy, if you've got your dice, go ahead and give a roll for Cortev.
I will, in fact.
I think we should just nuke the whole thing from orbit, restart the base.
Let's see.
Yeah, Forward Base Achilles got a long and storied history, though.
Is this considered legit?
What's that?
So am I hacking come into play with this, or would this be just legit?
Go ahead and roll your hacking.
Would it be too legit to quit?
Let me. That is going to be. Unfortunate. It's a 9.
Oh. You don't find any footage of this guy leaving base.
That's fine. Am I able to get the sense that it's been doctored in any way?
Not with a 9, you weren't able to.
Okay.
I'm going, like I said,
Winding back.
do I actually need to roll investigate, or I'm just finding out all of these things?
Go ahead and roll investigate to see how much you find and how useful it is.
Well, it's above a 10.
Okay, that's a success. So the MPs, one of them's been here about a year. One of them, the other two have been here less than 6 months. The contractor guy also been here, around the 5 or 6 month mark.
When did Justin get transferred to the site?
Oh, 7 or 8 months ago. The technician has also been here about a year.
Do we know where the enemy's forward base is?
We might have a rough idea, because that's where we track the transmission.
As far as a big established base like the one you're in, you know where they have several such bases.
Okay.
At some point, you'll hear Cav, and he'll kind of go, "Got nothing on my end. Any luck on anybody else?"
Define luck.
Do you have any leads?
Leads? No. About to cause some gremlin energy? Yes.
All right. So while go ahead. Okay. So while Freddy and Cortev are doing their individual investigations, basically tippy tapping away on computers, what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, still in the cell.
Yeah. Basically, what Uriah is going to do, since he's seen how their comms sort of work to send signals, like at distance, and we know where, let's say, like the closest of the enemy bases are.
Okay.
Basically, he's going to, with event create, he's going to find whatever they use for fabrication and see if he can't build a sort of white noise generator and DDoS the base.
I was gonna say Rick roll him, but this is better.
Basically, he just wants to crash their servers or whatever they're using to maintain cohesion at the base.
Just imagine the one thing that they hear is just like a duck noise, and then everything crashes. Just quack. Wait, what was that? Why are our comms down?
Better be, better be, better, better.
Better be, bada bo.
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Now, are you aiming this at one of their actual bases or at the area the guys on this base were sending signals to?
He doesn't know what's there, so he's going to err on the side of caution. Just go, that base there.
Okay.
Considering he figures with all the drone cover flying around, they know where Forward Base Achilles is. So he doesn't think it's any stretch that this is some hidden forward base from them.
Well, apparently they just said Forward Base Achilles has a history, so...
Yeah.
There's going to be a 2 difficulty on this roll. Because you're trying to crash something that's military grade. It's got military,
I like Sarah's
protections
idea.
and stuff.
It's like, is that Zay? That's Zay.
Yeah, I like Zay's idea better. Just
Yeah. That has your Uriah Weeb energy.
yeah.
But, you can go ahead and give me a roll for what you're trying to tinker together.
Okay. Would mechanic come into play here?
Yeah, you're having to construct. You're constructing a specific device for this, so we'll let it.
So 1 difficulty.
That's right.
Just roll a 20.
Let's see.
Hey.
12.
Okay.
And yes, it's absolutely caramel dance.
Did you add the grit too, so that it would?
Hmm?
Did you add grit to that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
My event create is a 4 with grit, which is a 5.
Okay. Just double check.
All right, so you're working. You start using this thing to broadcast. It seems to be working. There's no way you can tell for sure unless you run over there.
Mm. Just here. Over the comm.
All right. Vika and Tiana are both still sitting in there with Justin.
Actually, what time of day is it right now? Is it like a meal time?
Was the tail end of lunch when y'all had
Okay.
the scuffle in the. So by now it's probably getting close to supper time.
The mess in the mess hall.
She might go just try and just hear what people are talking about, what's going on, see if she can scrounge anything from that.
Okay. When you walk in there, mostly they're talking about what's going on today. News of who Justin is doesn't seem to have gotten out. But the fact that they had some infiltrators get caught, that's a big deal. Some people are really angry. Some people are suspicious of anybody that was, halfway friendly with the caught people.
Did she get the sense that these people all kind of hung out together? Like, were they a clique on the base? Anything like that?
Just listening, you can't really tell. If you want to make a roll, you can get into a conversation with some of these people.
Yeah, I'd say she'll try and scope out,
Okay.
see if she can find a group that looks like they want to chitter chatter.
Now
Grit.
you also notice that a lot of people notice you when you walk in.
She's used to
That's
that.
not too unusual. But some of the conversation gets hushed and then starts up again as you leave, and
So like, he walks in with a skateboard. Hello, fellow soldiers.
Well, they know, a group of Lancers just got here and all this stuff went down.
Nah, she ain't getting into anything.
Nobody really wants to talk to you.
It's
I'm gonna sit over here and eat my fruit cup.
Imagine if he had difficulty. You might have actually hit negative with that.
Yes.
I sit over. It's just like it is just like high school.
So,
She
yes.
just sit there and eat her fruit cup.
About that time you hear the gremlin cackle from her brother.
I don't think there are
God,
critical
it's
failures
even
in
more
this
like
game.
high school.
I don't think there's critical failures at all.
I don't believe so.
Man, it's a shame. So yes, with the 2, you don't get anything useful out of anybody.
Cool. She's gonna enjoy a nice fruit cup probably before rejoining Tiana, who she'll also bring a fruit cup.
She appreciates.
Food gummy.
Tiana, while you're sitting back there, one of the MPs that works like at the front, in the front of the brig, he comes back with a tray of food.
Asked her for poison.
For Justin? Or
Yeah, for you and Justin.
Oh, okay. She's going.
He tells you the mess just ran it over.
Okay. She's going to check the food. And when the MP leaves.
Okay.
I'm going to roll for that. Would that be a patch check? I don't know.
Is patch your basic medical skill?
Yeah, that's like the only medical skill as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that then. I assume you've got some kind of sensory equipment.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. The The main dish is fine. The side dishes are all laced with a sedative.
Oh shit.
Like a pretty sturdy one.
Yep. So
First tranquilizer.
She kind of like looks at it. If there's a toilet in there, she just dumps it all. She's like, nope.
Justin's looking
There's
at you.
the syringe sticking out of the potatoes.
Poison?
Yeah. And she radios someone in the mess hall, or on the way to the mess hall. Just found sedatives in the food for Justin.
Who's for
Don't
you
have
two?
fun. I'm breaking military bases.
Did Vika at least was Vika seeing anyone maybe leave with a tray of food, or did they go out the back?
They probably went out a side door or something.
Oh.
On the other hand, the mess hall is busy. Maybe you just missed them.
Yeah,
And if
with a two,
and-
yeah.
and when Vika comes back with the tray, the fruit cup, she hands it to Justin. As long as it's not laced.
And she grabbed it from the general bin of fruit cups. So
Well, like I said, the main course is the steak, burger, whatever they sent you.
Steak.
Those were fine. It was just the side dishes.
Yeah, she probably would let him have those as long as there was no like sedative in those, but like
No.
everything else she dumps in the toilet.
The thing with sedative goes away.
Mm-hmm. The thing with sedative goes away.
Yeah, okay.
And
then food, no.
and if you actually give us that notification, that's when Freddy chimes in. What kind of dishes were they? Can you send us images of them? Essentially,
Oh,
the
they're
old fashioned.
Not now. But can I tell him what it was?
Yeah. You can tell me what it was.
Yeah, because that goes into, hey, who made this? I like to complain to the chef.
I mean,
Is something wrong?
it could be
Yep.
anything from the chef in the mess hall to the MP that brought it to us.
Yeah. But the fact it was specifically the side dishes, being that how a lot of, kitchens operate, one person would be preparing one of those. And the fact it was specifically the side dishes means we can rule out whoever made the main course.
it could have even just been whoever carried over the tray. If we want to get really paranoid.
As
Yeah,
I said,
but if
could
it
be
was
the
just
MP
that
that
person-
carried it.
What I'm hearing is we need to leave.
We tell the commander, too, that, we've already encountered another attempt.
So he gets all the details from you. Vika, when you get back to the brig, the guy working the front desk is asleep in his chair. It's a big breach of protocol.
After she drops the fruit cup off, she'll be like, "Dude out front's asleep. Well, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back." Goes up there, hearty shoulder shake.
At this point, the gun is now in Tiana's hands.
He sort of
Got
snorts,
his in
and you see his eyes flutter, but then he just drops back off.
She's like, I've been wanting an excuse. Just backhands him, see if he wakes up then.
Falls out of the chair. Which is when you realize there's a little drop bowl of something.
Yeah, they
Smells
drugged him too. I don't think it was this guy, unless he was just dumb.
And, however, this is the brig.
We might want to get out of this building.
No. I want to point out, this is the brig. There are going to be cameras.
Good point. I'll get on that.
You pull up the
Okay,
camera,
you're right.
you see a woman from the mess hall walk in with the tray, converse with the guard. She turns around and leaves. He takes the tray, he looks at it, kind of glances around, takes
the
one
pudding.
bowl, leaves it on his desk, and then carries the rest of it back. And then you see him come back out, and he's scarfing some sort of pudding-looking thing.
So he just looked around and basically went, I want this bowl for me because food.
He swapped the dessert, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna wake up with his face hurting, so
He making sure it was
he
a
sends a-
really good sedative.
He sends a screen capture of the woman that dropped off the food and went, "Here you go. Might not be her, but have fun."
Send it to the commander.
Yep.
So they pick her up. And they start questioning her. She's quite insistent. She was just told to take the food over. She gathered up some of the food. While this is going on, reports come in of other people falling out after eating.
Let's,
It's not a huge number. Like it's not enough that it's going to cripple the base or anything.
Key personnel.
And it was a lot of the pre-packaged stuff that they basically just had to warm up before they served.
All right.
So they're questioning the entire mess staff now.
Where do they get the food from?
It was some of the stuff stored in the mess hall. Other than that, it was their usual delivery service. The usual supply shipments.
1, you're going to need to investigate the suppliers. 2, we've already found a freezer with a hidden compartment.
Commander orders all the food and storage to be tested. Some of his people they're like crossing their fingers that maybe it was the people they already caught had started lacing. Maybe they were supposed to lace everything and only gotten so far, and it's just that, some of that got served out, but the paranoia runs deep at the moment.
Understandably so. Any word on the guy in the Jeep?
No, they still can't. They don't see when the Jeep left.
Tiana comes.
However, I would like to point out.
Hang on. Carl, you were saying something.
I was saying Tiana comes over the radio, their personal radios, and it's like, the longer we stay here, the longer that Jeep has to move.
Oh yeah, that's why I decided to
No, I agree
break a
with
base.
Okay, and Freddie, what were you
cause some
saying?
chaos.
Patrick.
You keep saying that. What happened?
Yeah. I would actually point out that the person that we've lost contact with was also a technician that had access to all of the computers. So the fact that we don't have any kind of video evidence of that person leaving is would be easy for that individual to do.
Well, y'all want me to see if I can dig for a quick time frame, and then we can book it?
Not just quick time frame. I can assist you on this because I also have hack and fix.
Can you get into this room?
Someone check the mechs.
I can still remote in.
Vika's gonna go to wherever their frames are stored.
Because the big one that I want to do is, if this guy was a technician, let's find some bugs. Or hidden surprises that the technician might have left.
All right, so Freddie, you're basically wanting to pour over the system and see what this guy may have screwed with.
Correct.
Any little malware sort of stuff that he might have left, or physical bugs that he might have plugged into the system. Okay. Uriah, are you gonna help him with that?
Yeah.
Or be helped by him? Whichever one of you wants to roll it. Doesn't matter to me.
Can Tiana ask the commander if like just over like a private comm if he has a stealth suit that would fit Justin?
Ooh. Yeah, I think at this point y'all probably been just peer-to-peering communication with the commander. He will have someone check. They've got a few stealth suits.
Okay.
He will check and see if they've got one that'll And if it doesn't fit in, they can probably adjust it relatively quickly.
Mhm. Okay.
All right, Uriah and Freddy. Which one of you is rolling? Which one of you is just assisting?
I have a +3.
As do I. Yeah. One of us will be giving.
Oh no.
All right. Count it off.
All right.
1,
2,
two.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,
2, 3.
3. Yeah.
The
Ah.
lag is real.
I'll roll it.
All right.
There you go.
So he gets advantage.
All right.
Accuracy.
Right.
Words mean things.
Even if those words mean the same thing in most systems.
Yes.
Like I'm born.
Advantage, accuracy. It's the same dang thing.
Mechanic would not count, I imagine.
For this, no, it's more computer based.
Okay.
Look, I speak English as my native language. I'm allowed to butcher it as I see fit.
I speak English. Hello.
14.
All right. Oh yeah, this guy's had all kinds of fun in this system.
Oh, fun.
He's got
What
things
kind of
set
fun has he
up.
had?
He's got things set up where he can pick a camera, and with a simple command, it'll just go into a loop.
Okay.
Looking at the last time he used that, you figured, oh, the Jeep was parked there before he did this, and afterwards it was gone.
It was the motor
Okay.
pool. That's where he hit last.
What time was that?
Because
it gives you the timestamp, and it lines up with about the time the commander was giving the order to round those people up.
Okay.
So another little surprises in that he's tapped into the communication system.
Mm-hmm.
Had it set up to look for keywords and phrases.
Hey, bro.
A lot of stuff that would be military oriented, various, if a squad was being sent out, certain phrases.
Mm-hmm.
But he also had it set up to trigger if him or his buddies' names were getting called for some particular reason.
Okay.
So as soon as the commander gave the order to round them all up, he probably got word we're about to be rounded up.
Okay.
The other one was one of the smaller like side gates of the compound.
Mm-hmm.
It was looped like just shortly after the one with the at the motor pool.
Okay.
So you kind of map out the timetable of how he probably left.
All right. So he's got, say about an hour or two on us?
At this point, yes. You can also
Right.
tell that fake credentials were used. Well, not fake credentials. Credentials for a name you don't recognize. And when you ask about it, it's a previous, not a base commander, but
the trick is, as a technician, this guy had admin privileges.
basically. He shouldn't have been able to do what he did with this ID, but probably he hacked into it instead of deleting the thing when this guy was no longer on the base. He just sort of kept it around as this high-ranking thing he could access. Thus, he was able to leave the base even though the base was locked down.
Can I transfer that to myself?
I suppose if you don't want to tell the commander about it.
Nope. At least not right now. So we have about a 1.5 2 hour window that this guy's been gone ahead of us. So if we want to book it, we should probably book it.
Figure out what you're doing. Kortov, want to help me go check the frames?
And I will. So that license I have basically is what was allowing all that looping.
No, that was just stuff he'd programmed in. He
Oh.
just also kept this other guy's clearances that he could use.
Okay. I will remove those bugs from the system.
Okay. Not hard once you got into them.
Yeah.
You don't find any evidence of him putting like physical, like bugging the place physically, because he was tapped into their communication system. He was just using their communication system.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Vika and Cortev, you head off to check on your frames.
Yep.
I will say after doing that, Uriah will leave to go to his mech.
I assume while this
She'll
is
have
happening-
asked. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just assuming while all this is happening, they're fitting Justin with a stealth.
Yes. While this is going on, they come in with a stealth suit and start telling him the basics of how it works.
And when I
you went
You
real
suddenly
quiet there,
stopped
Patrick.
talking. You suddenly stopped.
Roboted in the quiet.
Talking. I don't think his headset's
I
working.
don't think he can hear us either, though.
In the Discord.
Yep.
Oh, we heard something for a second and then
Yeah,
disappeared.
we heard you for
Hello?
a second.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you now.
Okay,
There
we're
we
hearing you
go.
now. Now, what was it you were saying?
Okay. Because I don't know, because that was like all of you went quiet, so I thought you were muted because I saw you talking.
It was all of us
Okay.
talking about the fact that we couldn't hear. It's like you said a couple of words and then it just went silent.
Yeah.
But you were still moving in the camera, so I don't know. Anyway, what were you saying? What were you?
All right. I call up my personal comms and ask Whip, has he seen anyone hang around the mech bay? At least our mechs in particular.
Tiana will do the same thing for Rabbi, her in HP.
Vigo just asked, "Hey, bro, can you check the cameras before you get off of them? See if that portion of the base got looped."
Aye, boss lady.
All right. You did not get looped. Whip reports back to you that there have been, the mechanics and engineers, and, there's been people walking around working, doing the basic maintenance since they got here. Yeah, he has nothing that struck him as unusual, but, but he's also kind of a baseline AI, so,
Yeah. Tiana will ask if her NHP, if anyone's messed with her, with the mech. Her mech, specifically.
Again, she's had some maintenance done on her.
I don't like that.
Someone tried to access her, the actual AI systems.
Oh, fun! I'll
Horace?
relay that to the party.
Yeah, that is not standard part of maintenance.
No, I'll relay that to the party.
There's audible knuckle cracking.
You're right. There's no looping that's been done in the mech bay.
So before I leave, then, who went over to Tiana's mech?
You look
Who
around.
touched our children?
And you notice he wasn't wearing the regular mechanic stuff. I mean, he was wearing,
Fatigue.
the typical fatigues.
Like a jumpsuit.
And he kept a hat really kind of pulled down over his face.
Okay.
But the glimpse or two you get, you're pretty sure this is your boy.
It's your boy.
And watching him on the cameras, you see him working on like your mech, and you see him go over and mess with Gentlemen Please, and there are some other mechanics in the shop working on some of the other mechs. And the last one you see him go to is Tiana's mech.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's working on that one, you see him react like he's gotten a call, and he just leaves his tools where they're laying and just leaves the facility.
So basically, he was tampering with our mechs until he got the call.
Yep, until he found out that he'd been outed, and then he beat feet.
So the only ones that weren't tampered with were Freddy's and Cortov's.
Correct. And like I said, they had people working on them, but it was as far as you can tell, as far as your eye can tell, just the guys that work in just the mechanics that work in this area.
Vika, when you punch this guy, I want to hear the Smash Brothers sound.
Made Smash Brothers. canon.
Oddly silent on her end.
And
Invest with my
with mine
machine.
being a servant in HP, could it do a system scan to see if anything like was added and or tampered with that would cause malfunctions or anything?
It could try.
I guess it's gonna try.
Hey, Cortov, how good are you with checking mechs for bugs?
Both gonna find out together.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go interview some people. Make sure to fix
And
Gentleman in Rain for me, please.
And while that's going over our comms, I just asked, do you need assistance?
Your hand wouldn't hurt.
I
I'm
consider
next
I've
on the
got.
one on the line here.
Hey, Vika.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming by the, are you going to be swinging anywhere near the communications room as I'm leaving?
And if you need me to.
Cool. I would like you to take my pistol and shoot the idiot.
No. You
No,
don't deprive me these pleasures.
No, you just
Don't.
get him in the kneecap, please, for me.
Oh, no, I'm gonna take care of what he did to Rain. Don't worry.
Fine.
You guys are still on the group channel.
That's the point.
Like, you hear her lean real close into the mic. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so a myth of y'all get to the
I
mech
imagine
base.
the people in the comm room as Uriah was just hearing that conversation of him just casually saying, I need you to shoot this guy for me.
As you get there, you see one of the mechanics being carried out on a stretcher.
Oh, lovely.
Motherfucker beat me to it.
Now this guy's actually wearing the mechanics overalls and stuff.
Yeah.
About I would probably say, let me know when you want us, and we'll stealth across the base to you guys.
Let's make sure the mechs are debugged before we
Yeah.
start getting into them.
Yeah.
Alright. There's a rule for that.
Is there?
There's some. Yes, there is. You can do a repair and cleanse everything off of a mech.
Oh, a full repair?
Doesn't it take like so many hours though?
I think you can. There's like a repair capacity or something like that.
Yes.
It still
if you
takes a
look under-
time.
Yeah. Because if you look on the mech's profile, all of basically there's like a chit that says how many times you could do that in a mission. So
Mhm.
we'll be using that up.
Well, one of them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be scanning our RMX as soon as Freddy shows up.
Okay. So anyway, y'all get in there. Several of the mechanics are working. Nobody seems particularly upset about the guy that got carried out.
Uriah comes tearing into the building at like Mach 10 at some point.
Instinctive sister reaching out, grabbing him by the scruff of the jacket before he can get too far in.
One of the mechanics sees y'all and walks over. Can I help y'all?
You just saw the guy walk off on a stretcher or get carted.
Oh, yeah. He got some of that drugged food, apparently.
Is that not worrying the rest of you?
We hadn't gone to eat yet. It's worrying us that we might not get dinner. I mean, this is all bad, but, it's not like he died.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to take a look at some of the workshop's mechs, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. We've been doing maintenance on them all day.
Okay. Sounds good. And then Cortez will kind of go behind them without going behind them. Along with Freddy.
And the guy talking to you, he notices that Vika and Uriah seem a little agitated.
The other guy that was in here, sure beat feet real quick. after finished working on a couple of our mechs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He left his tools just laying out. We got a rule around here about picking up after ourselves.
Do you know his name or her name?
I think it was Paul. He's not regularly, but he's not one of the mechanics, but he comes in and helps us out sometimes when he has time. I think he's got dreams of being a Lancer someday, so yeah. A lot of us do, so fair enough.
Won't be when I'm done with him. Uriah sings as he goes over to his mech.
Is that guy okay?
Yes.
No, he's
No.
Yeah, he's fine. It's like
No.
touching on someone's. It's like going up and like messing with someone else's tools. You don't.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at the mechs. You guys do what you gotta do.
All right.
And
Uriah's very obviously giving Whispers of Rhythm of the Rain a once-over.
Yeah.
He's not trying to hide that fact at all.
If I have Freddy's assistance on this, I rolled 25.
Are you doing a hack fix or?
Yeah.
I'll take a 25.
All right. So yeah, you would get an extra D6 because I also have one.
Yeah, that's what that is.
All right. So what did you get?
25.
25. Okay. There is a tracking device implanted in it, as well as some sabotage.
Neat.
Like nothing that would stop you from leaving the base. You could probably go a day. You could probably go a day or so before it would start causing problems.
They put fruit in your exhaust pipes.
There's a banana there.
Handful of grits into all the gears.
They put sugar in the tank.
Basically, it's been rigged where it would probably break down, after a day or so.
Fixable.
Just to disable us far enough out of communication of the base.
Is it fixable on that? Will I be able to tell them exactly how to fix it on that grit, or is that something that's going to take like a lot of time?
It shouldn't take too much time to repair.
Okay.
Because you have a hangar full of mechanics that'll help.
Yep. And I think what I'll do is, without drawing too much attention to the fact that they're just being all buddy with the saboteur, I'll just have them specifically look at these spots that I know are jacked up about the other mechs. And I will send exactly where they are to our group, to the workshop.
Okay. Anytime they start looking at something that's messed up, they recognize that it's messed up.
Yep.
None of the ones basically only the ones Paul was working on have been sabotaged or have tracking devices put on them.
Yep. Are they physical tracking devices, or is it like a program?
It was physical.
Okay. I'm gonna yank one of those out, and I'm gonna yank one of those out myself, and kind of like, I will actually yank those out myself.
Okay.
One advantage we could do, and this is a plan, and this is on internal comms. We could rig up some small drones, and this is something we could really even put together quickly. When we do have to leave, let's send those out with the tracking devices in a different direction.
Give me all the tracking devices.
Yeah. Give them to him.
Gimme. Where's your workshop?
We're right here.
Direct you to the workshop.
As he grabbed all the tracking devices and go over to the workshop.
No, we keep all the tracking devices in a box just in case someone else doesn't ask, what's in the box? Stuff.
Thing is, you don't get in the way of that man at a project.
So the head mechanic sees you pulling the tracking devices out. He's looking around. He pulls up his thing. Hey, does anybody know what Paul's last name was?
Oh, he's a saboteur that kind of stole a Jeep and left the base and kind of
No, Paul was still here. The
No,
guy
no, no,
that
no. The
left-
sabotage was happening before.
Oh,
Then he got the message that he was being looked for, and then he beat feet.
okay.
He bounced.
Uriah zooms back over, grabs the mechanic. You have a drone? Several?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were.
Where?
Yeah, we've got one. He directs you to where one is.
I need
probably need to ask the commander.
2 or 3.
Let me get the commander's okay.
He already pointed to where they were, right?
Yeah, he did.
Uriah's gone.
The rest of you see him get on the thing with the commander.
Or we've got a gremlin.
But
We lost.
No,
no, he
he
said he
said
said
be
he
right
said he'd be right back.
Okay.
So after you're elbow deep into one of these drones, you get a comm from the commander giving you permission to. Well, asking for what is it you're planning to do with them?
Oh, our saboteur friend that decided to sabotage our mech decided to put trackers on it, so I'm putting trackers in the drones, and we're going to send the drones elsewhere to lure away the people tracking us. It's going to be tracking the person we're trying to get out.
Yeah, he can sacrifice a few drones for that. Go for it.
Sweet!
They can always print more.
Uriah says, sweet, I'm already elbow deep in 2.
Make sure they go in the same direction, please, Uriah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Is
the rest
this
of y'all are pouring over
requiring-
your mix.
A full repair to cleanse the status conditions. That will be 10 hours.
But specifically an hour takes for a system, and you would
Yeah.
use a repair cap. And with as many, I assume with a crit, I assume Cortev and the mechanics could probably do that in the hour for all of them. But I don't know.
Yeah. And you won't use up any of your resources because you're here in the base. So. It's just a matter of how much time you want to spend. Just going through and repairing this would be quicker than like printing new mechs.
Yeah, no, I would assume that we're trying to repair our current mix.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple of hours and all the damage has been undone. They confirmed that Paul had not managed to get into. Tiana, what's your mech's name?
Evie at the moment.
Yeah, she had not managed to get into Evie's system.
Good.
Yay,
Rabby, her NHP.
Who's a good NHP? Who's a little good NHP?
You say that now.
So it cascades and it destroys you.
That's the thing. You get to rank 3 Technophile, no NHP you have, regardless if it's yours or not, can cascade against you.
Doesn't mean you can't cascade, just not against you.
Against someone else nearby.
Yeah.
So Tiana, you and Justin are sitting around in stealth suits still in the brig for another couple of hours.
Vika will at some point come back and fill him in on what's going on.
Tiana has not, she's had her gun at the ready the entire time.
Please don't shoot me.
She knows you.
She also would have put the guy she decked back in the chair before she left that building and other people came in.
He's away. Oh, God.
Why does it feel like I got hit?
Oh, my jaw hurts over here, but my head hurts over here.
Pudding was rough.
It's weird.
So they're getting the mech sorted. How are we moving him out?
Well, he's in a stealth art suit. I assume me and him can stealth up, and I can guide him to my mech.
So the commander's gets with you at some point and wants to know, what are your plans? He can send give you a vehicle for Justin to ride in. Send a couple of guys as drivers.
We still. Well, actually, I don't know. Type in and discuss here, but I think one of the options we might want to look into. Take that option to drivers, but we keep him in the mech. Because we got that extra seat.
Extra layer of security.
An
Yeah.
extra room.
Yeah, the extra compartment in Tiana's mech.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He goes in that, but as far as everyone else knows, yeah, there's another vehicle assisting in the transfer. And since we have stealth tech, we can actually have Justin get in one of the vehicles, and while the door is still open, he climbs out in stealth.
Good work.
Follow-up question.
Mhm.
Could we somehow remotely drive the vehicle with our various technological skills?
So not risk personnel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm imagining it's not a horribly
Yeah.
complicated system.
Yeah.
Or like a drone on the wheel and a brick on the gas.
The other thing is we still don't know who we can trust at this base at the moment, except for the commander. And if we put 2 guys in the jeep, they might just go wee.
Yeah. That's another option too.
Can we
You
even really
could set
trust
you
it?
could set the I'm just gonna call it a truck. It's not exactly a truck. But yeah, you could set the truck up to follow you by remote. If you needed to do anything fancy, one of you would have to be specifically remote controlling it. But
Or-
some of you have mechs that have AI, so that AI could take.
Yeah, I
a
was
walk in
about
your
to
mech.
say that was the first thing that popped in my head.
But as far as just simply following you, yeah, it wouldn't be too complicated.
Felt we go that route, reduce casualty potential.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Okay. Well, this is your mission,
Nice.
so the commander is happy to let you do it however you want to. He is willing to supply you with the truck.
Do you want us to see about sending anyone from the other base up here, since you seem to have an interesting situation going on up here?
Define interesting.
He's
Talk full of traitors and moles.
There we go.
Y'all sit back at status report. He has a status report basically typed up that he'd like you to hand deliver. He says nothing in there that wasn't in the broadcast. He just wants to make sure somebody outside gets it. And then whatever the higher ups, however the higher ups want to handle it. Obviously, he'll be running, a thorough investigation. All the stuff y'all already discovered.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, I vote we try and beat feet. No disrespect, sir, but this isn't our mission. Our mission was to get him back.
Oh, he's like, absolutely. I appreciate the help you've given us so far.
And best of luck, Commander. I know this is. But
Not the
on the
best of
other hand,
situations.
we at least basically give him all. I give him all of the information that we picked up, like that a chunk of them were all the people came in 6 months. Some people were a year. Give them at least the idea of how long. At least someone who can a place to start further investigation.
And he's looking and going, well, it looks like this guy was a long-term plant, and everybody else came in after Justin had arrived. But
more importantly, it means now we got a pattern because if it's just we found this many people at this one base.
he's like, oh well, spycraft has always been a part of war. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, there will undoubtedly be even bigger security crackdowns. And well, he doesn't need to bore you with it. Like I said, however, he'll be doing the work here. Then the higher ups can send people they want to or whatever. By this time, it's getting dark, so he just asked you, are you heading out tonight, or are you going to wait till the morning?
May as well head out after some sleep. Definitely keep any looks over at Freddy and Tiana. If we can keep the AIs awake on the machines, make sure that no one touches them.
Or alternatively, we get out of this spy-infested hellhole and we just take a nap in the mechs.
I don't hate that idea, and I
I mean,
hate that I don't hate that idea.
I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
we're going by night, which would give us some cover. But
Gives them some cover too, though.
Yeah.
Because like I'll go either way. I can throw a punch in the dark or the light, but I'm just saying.
You can throw a punch in the dark or the light. That's fucking metal. I love it.
Yeah.
Followed by.
Just behind her, just lightning and death metal.
All right, so what are y'all doing? The commander's happy either way.
Drones ready?
Yes, the drones didn't take that long. I mean, you're just attaching the tracking devices.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good to go.
Let's go.
Woo! Well, by the time you say, let's go, you're already in the mech. What y'all standing around for? We doing this or what?
All right, so y'all load up. Do y'all do y'all's little fake out with
Uh,
Justin with the stealth suit and stuff?
yeah,
Okay.
It's like we all act like we're leaving, but Justin is stealthed.
Yeah, essentially, we load Justin into one of the vehicles.
Does he have other
And-
stealth suits where like two of us might be able to act like a driver or something? Or one of us maybe might be able to act like a driver before getting into the mech?
That works.
They give you the regular
Um,
fatigues that the drivers would have been wearing.
Or even Tiana could maybe
Yeah.
be.
I mean, she can tell Rabby to follow one of you guys, and then when we get so far from the base, we can ditch the car and hop in her mech.
Or even just her hop out of the car and put it on autopilot.
Or Tiana could just
Just
be
a-
driving the car the next time y'all get into a mech fight.
No, absolutely not. Just something to where it looks like someone is driving the car out. It's not obviously being remote controlled.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, safe enough distance away, quick out of the car, into the mech.
Car on auto.
All right, so y'all march out into the darkness. The drones are set off to whatever direction your eye decided to send them.
Since the guy probably reported what direction we came from, they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave as we leave. Well, actually, he's gonna have them.
Honestly,
He's gonna have them attached to his mech, so they're not like flying off as they leave in case anybody else is a spy. And once they get further away from the base, then he's gonna attach them and have them sort of go on a kind of parallel and just sort of at angles, so they start veering. So our paths kind of so there's kind of going in the same direction. So it looks like
we're going
that's us.
we're going south, but they're going like southwest.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So it sort of looks like it's us heading in the same direction we came
Okay.
from, since that guy probably is reporting that's the direction we came from.
Okay. So you get a couple miles away from the base, far enough that Tiana can get out and back into her mech.
She double checks it because she knows he's still basically got concussion. Make sure he's secure as
Yeah,
Rabby's
he seems to be okay.
controlling.
You have to keep talking to him to keep him awake. through the night or whatever.
Put on a podcast or something.
Mm-hmm. But y'all march for a day or so, at some point you basically have to stop and camp, get up the next day, carry on.
Sensor's going.
You can do some napping in your mix, but that's not exactly
Ideal.
super comfy.
When they are marching, Vika is going to keep Gentleman close to Rabbit,
Okay.
because you can kind of give hard cover if she's adjacent.
Yeah, and I will also be behind them because I can actually act because of my new shield install. I can apply.
All right. So you get you put the worst of the kind of blasted battlefield looking area behind you. You're still within the field of that jamming field.
Yeah.
There's still lots of drones
Let's
flying all
go.
over the place, but. You're passing through some farmland when suddenly, your sensors basically light up with enemy targets.
Oh, lovely.
I was waiting for
Fire nations
this.
attacked.
It's very quick. You suspect that they were probably sitting there shut down, thus harder to detect.
Yep.
And then it's basically like everybody flipped their stuff on.
All right. Active mode, go. Right. Be right back. Yes, kiddo.
Okay, there we go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Now, you guys are up here. So arrange yourselves as you want.
Oh, map, duh.
We're up where we are on the map, kind of.
Yes, that is
Okay.
where y'all are entering the map. Just a second, because apparently I can't get the map where it's properly visible.
With folks' permission, Vika would be kind of taking front since she's large.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And which one is Rabbit?
Rabbit's this one here.
Okay.
The most generic of them.
Please, come, hide in my shadow.
This is, of course, the truck. So y'all decide what,
Ah, shoot! Could we have put a bomb in the truck at some point? Can we make this truck into artillery?
I'm afraid you did not think about that before you left the base.
Okay, wait. How big is this truck compared to Gentleman? Like, is it a pickup truck?
No. It's more like an APC.
Theoretically,
Uriah might still get an APC if it lives.
theoretically, could Vika, using Gentleman, suplex the truck into somebody?
Most people go for a steel chair. Savika uses steel vehicle.
It probably weighs very similar to Gentleman. Can Gentleman pick himself up?
He picks himself up all the time. Da 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 da.
I'm a looking. I don't know if I have any special stuff. I have stable structure, but that's only for prone or knockback. No. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Find your place on the map.
The Hobbit showed up. Find my place on the map. Okay.
Oh God! Is there really some-
Honestly,
okay.
if we're getting ambushed, we probably don't want to all be standing directly next to each other because area
would we-
effect weapons are a thing.
Would we know we're being ambushed?
Nope.
You just
Wait,
know,
what's-
basically, you're at this starting point, the way you've been marching, and then those targets all out, the sensors all out.
Yeah.
I already said Vika would be like making sure to give Rabbit good cover, so
Oh,
And I'm going
Rabbit's
to grab
basically
all of you.
Rabbit is going to stay.
All right, I'm going to grab all of you and slide you back to the deployment zone.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Because y'all kept creeping. You know, I had you set up at a certain spot, and then y'all kept creeping forward and
Yeah.
forward and forward.
It was easier to like move it a little bit forward and like adjust people, and then you can move us back, I guess. But
All right. Let me grab CompCon.
Capcom.
let's get ready to rumble.
So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, this is an escort mission.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Everybody's favorite kind of mission in any kind of game.
Do I have to hold their hand and go
Do
to
they
like a walk
just
speed?
Is their walk speed just faster than mine? But
It just
slower than my
occurred to
speed?
me.
On the plus side, it's Justin, not Ashley.
And they are in Tiana's mech.
Mhm.
Yep.
Basically,
So
it's just
even if
protect Tiana.
Even if they destroy the truck, it's
And
Yeah,
if
this is
you're
true.
wondering, Eric, the idea, hey, did we put explosives in the truck, has already been proposed. It was
And it
shot
got shut
down.
down.
If we get ambushed later, there will be explosives in the truck.
If the truck survives.
Works for me.
I was also told I cannot throw the truck.
All right.
Well, he never said throw. Specifically, you can't suplex.
All right. So, escort
Oh.
mission.
That explains the train. Okay.
Your win condition is the object is safely extracted. The road at the very bottom of the map, you need to run off the map down here. That is your extraction zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were the enemy to get a hold of Justin, their extraction zone is this one up here.
Where was that again? Up here?
The one
Yes.
closest to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the two mechs that are down south also pinging as enemies?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking.
They all powered up at the same time. It's more like pinging that of potential targets.
Yep.
That as you get a little bit closer, they'll start appearing as enemies for sure. The enemy victory condition is if the objective has not been extracted from the area by the end of the 8th round. If there are any PCs remaining on the field when this takes place, they are captured or overrun. And there's no
Hey.
victor if the target gets destroyed.
Okay.
This is really some like fucking Final Fantasy Tactics shit.
So we literally have 8 turns to get the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
have
need
8
to-
turns to get here.
So we need to book it to the bottom
Mhm.
and fight our way out there.
And extraction. While in the extraction zone, you can extract as a free action at the end of your turn. Extracted PCs are removed from the battlefield. If the objective is adjacent to a PC, when they extract, there isn't a contest, yada, 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 whatever. The objective in this case, if he were in the truck, would be, or the APC would have to be, next to a character as they left. Since he's in Tiana's mech.
Tiana's mech has to get out.
Yes.
Safest place and also the worst place to be in.
So question. Yeah, I know, right? So question. Are we still in jamming range? Have we radioed for extraction?
I would imagine before you left the base, you'd have done one of those powered up signals
Okay.
to let your
The pilot.
pilot know you're on your way.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you knew about where he was going to be anyway,
And we are not near that location, are
Oh
we?
no, not yet. No, y'all had
Because
several
we
days of
marched
travel.
for a couple of days, and we've only
Yeah.
been like a day or two out.
Y'all marched for most of a week, I think.
Yeah.
Follow up to anything being heavy cover around Vika. Because of House Guard, anything that used to require adjacency can now be within range of 2.
Okay.
I all right.
First?
I would actually like to be the first one to go.
Okay.
All right, because
Real fast, sorry. Car,
Mhm.
remember, you do have a +5 overshield and 1 extra armor
Yes.
for the purpose of this combat.
Where?
oh,
is
that's
that
not
on
what
the
I wanted to
sheet?
do.
There.
Okay, I can't stand. Well, here is what I'm actually going to do. Whip is
Mhm.
going to hop on top of the APC.
Okay. It is big enough
I'm
to
gonna
carry one frame on top of it.
and I'm going to take control of the APC itself, and in the process, I'm going to activate which the quick actions I gotta do, or wait, what was that? I'm going to activate my Enclave Pattern Support Shield. This system generates a Burst 3 dome that lasts until the end of your next turn. You become immobilized for the duration. Well, my mech can't move. The APC can still move.
Is the shield protecting the APC?
The shield is a dome. Essentially,
Well,
I'm
if you
giving us
can't move through the dome, the car couldn't move through the dome.
No.
No,
It's
the dome is
the
moving.
wording. The dome moves with his frame.
Yes.
Okay.
His
It's not
frame is
something
immobilized, but if the APC's moving with him on top of it, the dome
Yes.
moves with him.
He's becoming the thing from Overwatch.
Yes,
Okay, I
I'm
got you, I
essentially
got you.
becoming mobile cover.
I got you. Okay.
It is a
Protect the
weirdly.
gods!
It is a weird. It is also a free action, which is nice. And and basically that little field projector that I had initially, it essentially functions like that. Any ranged or melee attacks made against characters within the effective area from outside the dome receive +1 difficulty. Additionally, I gain the blank field interdiction reaction while the shield is active.
All right. So move yourself on top of the APC.
Well, I'm trying, but it's underneath it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too big a deal. Hang on just a second, and I will give you.
Who's controlling the?
You should be able to move the truck now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
So, how far does the truck move?
We'll give it a movement of 4.
So, same as us, essentially. Yeah. Okay. So 1.
Though I guess if I wanted to be true to genre, it'd be more like a 2 or something.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That 1 foot off of it, just kind of like skateboarding it along to help.
And it is a. Well, how did that describe
Can
it?
it boost?
Oh.
No, I don't think the APC is going to be able to boost.
Yeah. I kind of. Eric, I'm assuming you saw water feature and immediately I know where you're.
All right. Anyway, so that was y'all's first go. And you throw up your dome.
Yeah, it's a burst. It's a, what do they describe it? A burst 3 dome. I don't understand. I'll have to look up how big that actually is.
3 spaces out from centered on you.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay.
All right. Now we will
Rika's
go
just
to.
gonna come over the comm real quick, see if they go for the truck or if they try and go for one of us. We don't know if they know where he is.
Okay, that was a reaction. I got reacting and dismiss.
Okay. All right, so you went. So one of my guys goes.
Yeah.
Specifically, with the assault, he has got a move of 4. 4. The fence here is too low to be giving cover or anything for something the size of a.
It's meant for livestock, not for mechs.
Yeah.
Here we see the natural lancer grazing amongst the fields.
It is not
Lancer
so-
in
it
its
is
natural habitat.
Come on, the
3
misery.
range lancer frames.
1, 2, 3.
Humanely sourced. All right.
Grass-fed and organic.
All right, so I just 16 hits.
Everyone drawing lines at that guy like, we're coming for you, buddy.
All right, he is too far away to shoot from where he's standing there. So he will boost. Move another 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is going to shoot at Patrick. Basically trying to shoot you off the top of the APC.
Difficulty run.
And 43.
Let's see. Range is 10.
All right, so he is a +1 difficulty.
Mm-hmm. So a D20 and a D6 that I will subtract from said D20. It's a main rifle, or it's a heavy assault rifle, excuse me. It is reliable. So even on a miss, it's going to do 2 damage. What is your evade, Patrick?
My evade is an 8.
Okay. You got an 18 on the die, on the 20, but a 6 on the difficulty. So that's a total of a 12. So that hits.
So rolls to hit.
It does 6 kinetic damage. Do you have armor?
Evasive initiative. Can't remember if that's with the next upgrade or not. It would actually say
it would say
so.
on your sheet if you had it.
Okay, structure, no.
Okay.
However, as one of my reactions, since I'm inside the shield, blink field intervention, I will take some heat, and it will grant the attacker. I take 2 heat, and it grant resistance to all damage from this attack.
All right, so resistance cuts it in half, so instead of 6, you take 3.
Yeah.
All right, there's one of y'all's go.
You want to officially start us off?
All right. I held off firing because I was on enemies, but now we know they are enemies.
I'm trying to see if I can get close enough.
All depends on your move.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get within 2 range of him. I don't think I can. Yeah, any which way I go, I'm not going to be in 2 range of him.
Oh, well, hardly any point moving then.
Hardly any point now. She's going to move up. And 1 second. Just remeasuring because I lost my measurements.
Behold, I put a measure tool out there.
I know, I'm getting a little closer to that. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, fair enough.
Not quite within 2, but she is gonna. You just kind of see like there's a lance that just appears out of thin air, and she is gonna make taunting movements. She doesn't know if that'll actually do anything, but if anyone tries to come at her, she's gonna come at them. Anyone within 2 range.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have a ranged weapon. I'm all melee.
You essentially. Okay, so Vika moves up and starts a wrestling promo.
And she just kind of does like a kind of elegant flourish with the lance.
Where does she get cups of cream sized for a mech, though?
It's got this cup of coffee. Because he's nothing.
All right. Blue here will go.
Oh, we rise to
Moves forward 4.
the favorite wrestling promo ever.
And he will, what's it called? Barrage when you fire?
That's when you fire 2 of your weapons, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's only got 1 ranged weapon.
Yeah.
But he will fire the assault rifle at her.
That's fair.
What is your evade?
Blah, 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 blah. My evade is a 9.
Ooh. All right. Assault rifle just like the last guy. Or heavy assault rifle. So that is a total of a 20.
That seems unnecessary. So 9 plus 1, so just 10. Okay.
Let's see. Critical hits. A 20 plus on a melee or range attack is a critical hit. On a critical hit, all damage dice are rolled twice. We didn't roll damage dice. He just got baseline damage. So instead of 6 damage, that would be 12 damage.
It would be 11 damage because she has 1 armor.
Correct.
And
Cool.
I
Good
might
see
have to
that
take.
people here believe in PEMDAS.
Let's see. And he's got 1 more.
Unfortunately, I had to use. When I used it on myself, that reaction is once a round, so.
Okay, gotcha.
Because considering
Yeah,
you
that's it
took
for
that
this
much
guy.
damage, I kind of figured.
Well, your shield's still too far back to hit me anyways.
Okay. Let's see.
It only goes out 3.
Yeah.
And you're on top of
you
the
were
car.
right. Yeah. Yep.
Just barely.
All right, so anyways, back to
So if
y'all.
you're being tanky.
I,
You're binaric screeching.
I will go next.
All right, Grid Space Leviathan.
Grid Space Leviathan will take his movement.
And
I've got an extra bit of movement now. There. And then from here, he's gonna be like, "All right, new choice. Who dis?" And I'm gonna use my my flex mount to fire out my ghoul nexus. So just some more nanites just come flying out and go over Vika and Gentleman and hit that person over there. That's like on that side right here.
Okay, the one with the green dot.
I will attack green dot. Actually, I could throw both my. I'm gonna fire off both of my drone nexuses. Nexi
Nexus.
Nexus.
at that individual.
All right.
So first, I'll fire the main mount first. That makes more sense. That's a 3, so I'm assuming that misses. That's a 4, but still.
Yes, his evade is an 8.
Okay. So that misses. What does smart do?
I know.
Oh, this is E defense. So
There we go.
For what if that matters?
Okay, his E defense is also 8.
Just making sure. Second one is going to be 17.
All right, no, that's definitely hit.
The dreaded D3.
And what does it do?
It will do D3 plus 2. Roll it in roll 20 because I don't have a D3.
All right, he's going to use his. This is triggering his hunker down.
What did
Does
you
that
roll?
work on? Does that also work on things that require E defense?
It's an attack that hits, but damage hasn't been rolled yet.
Deco, what did you roll on both of those to hit?
I rolled a 3 and then I rolled 16. So it would be 4 and 17 total. Because we're still adding
On the one that you rolled 16, add a d6 to it because I use as my reaction. I use superior intellect to give you a d6 on it.
Okay. Maybe I roll a 4. I rolled a 3. Oh wait,
Okay.
actually, because our grit is added to our mech rolls, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's
20 exactly.
He
Just roll a
crits.
20.
Somehow, just roll a 20.
Field analyst. Yay!
Now, how many weapons are you shooting?
I shot both my weapons.
Okay.
So I missed with one. This one is about to crit.
Okay. He's still triggering his hunker down, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll one slee and then the slee. Same thing. So it'll be 3. I don't even know the damage types in this game.
Is it electrical bolt or
I can pick the damage. Is the thing.
can you do burn?
I don't think I can do.
It's not going to do the extra effect that burn would do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that's.
Just give me the
Yeah,
amount
I
of
think
damage,
that's-
please.
It's gonna be 3 points of, we'll call it explosive damage.
Okay, it was supposed to be a crit, so would that be doubled?
No, I did the thing. I rolled the thing twice.
Oh, okay. All right, so 3. He gains resistance from all attacks, or from the attack. So that cuts that in half. So 2.
2. Okay. Statistically speaking, the worst attack he could have hunkered down for.
Just about, yeah, just about.
So that is.
All right, so it's grid space.
Skirmish. All my movement.
So yeah, unless you wanted a boost to do something.
I can't boost because I already did my stuff.
Okay.
I think what I will do is instead activate my initiative so that I can put out a drone. And I'll just put a drone out over like.
Okay, what action do you have left? Because a barrage is.
Right, I understand. I barrage as my full action, and I'm using the initiative to.
Oh, that's right. The initiative is the extra thing. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
And I will place that right there, right next to him.
All right.
Kind of on that little fence.
You should be able to throw your drone down.
Hell. Yep. Right on there.
All right.
Kind of looks at him, and then forms. What is this? Okay.
All right. Then it is my go.
Yep.
And I need to get to the GM layer for no particular reason.
No particular reason at all. Oh, hello, guys.
There is a squad of people hiding in the
In the tall grass.
basically the grain, whatever it was.
Popped out of there like Pokemon.
Oh no, I've played Advanced Wars. I know what this is.
And they have a move of 4. So 1, 2, 3.
Are these just dudes?
Yes, they're infantry.
Okay.
Vico on the comms. We just need to go. We need to boogie.
And how big an area does your dome cover? And would they be inside the dome at this point?
They would be inside the dome at this
Okay.
point. Because it is basically 3 out from it. That's why I was trying to draw a circle.
Yeah. All right. So basically, they're going to shoot you with just, their rifles.
Which...
Or would the,
Yeah, because...
Yeah, they're not going to try the big explosive anti-armor weapon.
Yeah, not at that range.
Well, that and also you're on top of what at the moment they assume they need to take. All right, so they're attacking you with their primary weapon, which can be described as a lot of stuff. Basically, it's assault rifles. They can make 2 attacks at a time with it. They plus 2 attack bonus. So what is your evade?
8.
All right.
And...
So the first attack was a 14 total. So that hits you. That's 2 points of damage. And the second attack is a 13, so that's another 2 points of damage.
Well, that's something like just a regular assault rifle would only do like 1. Or is that how infantry combat works in this game?
Primary weapon, it has 2 damage. It can be used twice. When they make an attack, they make it twice. That's what it says. All right. And from where you're at in your mech, Patrick, you can see that one of them ran up to the door of the vehicle.
Is trying to get in? Or is looking in?
Well, he grabbed it, the door's locked or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's up there, he's looking in. You see him turn around and shout to his buddies that there's no driver. And then it's one of y'all's go.
Now, I don't want to be able to say anything, but in this case, could someone do basically a tech attack and jam the infantry's comms?
Well, it's me or Uriah at this moment who can go.
All right, so who's going? Tiana or Uriah?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I ram the APC, what would that do to Patrick?
So more of a question for Freddy.
Fair.
Let's see. What?
Are you trying to actually push it further, or are you trying to ram it into the infantry?
I want to try to
With the
flatten the
second.
infantry with the APC. Because we don't want people behind us with anti-mech weaponry.
You do have melee weapons, don't you?
I do. But an APC is much larger than my melee weapons.
Yeah, but your melee weapons are designed to attack other mechs. You're attacking people with a Gundam blade.
How many people can we take out with a Gundam blade, essentially?
Yeah.
The squads are statted up as a single unit.
Oh.
You attack
So
them
it's
like
not-
you would attack. That clump of 5 is them. They're just a little spread out.
It's like a swamp in D&D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Think of it kind of like infantry and mech warrior.
I
more-
retract my question
Okay.
then. I thought those were
Okay.
5 separate entities.
No, that's
Yeah.
one unit.
Yeah.
Like once you reduce their health by half, they don't get that extra attack with their regular gun because there's not as many of them shooting anymore.
Right. As a protocol, I am going to activate the fuel injector on the mech,
Okay.
Hit the nos.
basically. Cool. So standard movement.
Boop.
Hi. Just because I just want them gone, I'm gonna go ahead and barrage.
All right. What weapons are you attacking with?
Tactical melee weapons. Try.
Gundam swords.
Yeah, basically. So I get 2 accuracy on one and 1 accuracy on the second.
All right. They are considered to have soft cover.
They are? Okay.
Yes.
So 1 difficulty. Alrighty. Come on. There we go. It's 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay. First attack is a 13.
Their evade is an 8, so that hits.
Second attack is a critical with a 21.
All right.
So a total of 11 damage.
Let's see here. Where is it at? Strength in numbers. The squad has resistance to all damage from attacks that aren't line, cone, burst, or blast,
Okay.
and is immune to grapple, ram, knockback, and stunned.
So that'd be 3 and 2 for 5?
So
Or is it 6 and a 5 for resistance?
all right. So 5 from the first attack,
6 from the first attack.
and that's already half when you.
No, that's just total. So
Oh,
half
okay,
would be
so
3.
so 3. And then the second attack.
And was 5 damage. The critical was 5.
Okay, so 5 halved is basically another 3.
Mhm.
So they have taken over half their health.
Okay.
So you took over half the squad out.
Cool.
I hear the StarCraft like dying sounds from like the main troopers.
So yeah, they're not happy. They're not happy. This is not a good day for them. This is not a good day to be in the Corps. Is there anything else you want to do?
Can you? Well, could you boost and do it again?
Well, I barraged, so
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
I can free action boost because I activated the fuel injector.
I'm just confusing boost as in taking that like the initiative thing is what I'm thinking about. Sorry.
Yeah. I want to say that for now. So yeah, I will free action boost here. Sorry. Meh. One more up. There we go. I can do once per turn. I can boost as a free action while with the injector active.
Okay.
Oh, I do get my Blade Master dice too.
Oh, did you add that to the? Does that add to the attack or the damage?
Neither.
was-
It lets me
Ah.
expend it and do shenanigans.
Did you add the +1 accuracy on the first melee attack from Duelist?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, so the first attack was +2 accuracy and then 1 difficulty. And the second attack, the accuracy from the fuel injector and the difficulty from their soft cover canceled out.
All right. So that's all you're doing right now.
Yeah, I
All
don't think I
right,
have
so
anything
it
else.
moves to me. And a second squad of these guys stands up.
Oh, how fun.
Jeez.
Ugh.
And they go 1, 2,
We need to
3,
move.
4.
Mhm.
They are going to take a shot at Rhythm of the Rain.
Mm-hmm.
But that-
Are
But
you
they are
within?
using the anti-armor weapon they've got.
I am within range of the shield.
Yeah.
Are you within 2 of me as well? No.
No.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Technically
3
3.
away from you. I am within 3 of the shield. So they will take a difficulty.
All right, so they've got a difficulty on them. What did you evade?
8.
Okay, they rolled a 9, the -1. +1 for their attack bonus, so they've got a 9.
Which does hit.
It is 5 points of damage, and it is armor piercing.
I'll expend a Blade Master die. Rolled a 6, so I deflect the attack.
So they come up with their little man portable, whatever it is. It goes whoosh, and you're kind of like, ping.
It's not a full fing. It gives me resistance to all damage, heat, and burn. If I roll a 5 up on
Okay.
the d6. So I take half damage.
Okay, so you basically cut it in half a little bit away from you, but it explodes and you do it, and you still get it about a little bit. Okay.
So
So half of 5, we're rounding up, so 3 points of damage.
So 3. All right. Done.
And then it is, I believe, Carr, your turn.
Yay!
Duelist is such a fun trait.
So can you do a protocol and then activate your core system? Is that how that works?
Activating your core system is the protocol.
That's what I wanted to double check.
Yep.
You
You can only activate one protocol a turn, but activating one of the protocols you can take is activate your core power.
Okay. She's going to boost and get up right behind Vika's mech.
Okay.
That would just use a quick action.
That's not helping.
She did not use initiative, so. But she's using her other quick action.
Did you activate your core power?
No.
Okay. About to say, because if you did, then you could boost as a free action.
I can't shoot anything, so my turn is done.
Why is that?
But they also
There
have,
you
like, I have a plan, but it's also initiative, and then.
Yeah.
Hang on a second while I find the truck that got deleted.
No.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I think I know what
The
happened.
truck's gone, guys.
I was trying to draw out the circle, and I think when I was trying to delete that line, it got clicked.
Yeah. This...
Also, we do have other quick actions we can take that I keep forgetting we can do.
Yeah.
So we can do stuff like
Skirmish, boost, ram, grapple,
quick text. Yeah.
Search.
That's why I suggested the quick tech to jam their comms. Or at least the infantry, anyway.
I'm going to take the quick
Actually-
action of hiding.
If you don't. How far does this have to be? Let's see. Something.
I think for the quick invades, it's just like for the quick tech, it's just within sensors.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're going by like number, right? We're not going by the feet.
It's numbers. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yeah, it's number of hexes.
And if that's the case, she's going to try and finish off this group with her last quick assault.
Okay. Give it a roll. Evade is 8.
Just roll a 20.
It's 18 to hit.
That's definitely a hit. Roll your damage.
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They have resistance, so 1. There's only about 3 of them left.
And that's my turn.
All right. That leaves me with a handful of guys. So this assault's going to run forward his 4. 4. He's going to shoot at Gentlemen, Please Stop.
Can't you read?
Gentlemen, please stop.
He can read, can't he?
In some language or other. Okay, that is assault 3.
Turn in some fancy SSC language on the side.
So he is shooting you with his reliable rifle, heavy assault
I
rifle.
hate that.
What is your evade? An 8?
Yep. No, 9.
Oh, that's right. You're the one that's 1 high. He got an 11. So it is 6 points of damage. You know, if you got armor, subtract that.
All right, so I've gone through my first health track.
Have you taken a structure?
I've taken a structure. I'm going to take a roll.
Well, if she's gone through the first health track, she does take a structure automatically.
Yeah, I'm rolling for the structure damage. It rolled a 5 glancing blow.
All right, a glancing blow does not do anything, I don't think.
Emergency
it's
kicks in.
impaired until the end of turn.
Well, we were
Alright.
nearing the end of turn, but so you're impaired, and the turn's almost over. So this is probably the best time to get impaired.
Just so I can
The end
remember.
of their next turn or the end of my next turn?
I believe it said until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the round.
Okay.
I was trying to look at what impaired was right quick.
Impaired. Receive 1 -1 on all attack roll save skill checks.
Okay. So not devastating, but not something you want.
Yeah.
All right, and then these 2 beautiful boys down south. I don't remember which man is supposed to be which. That don't guess it matters. Unfortunately, this one's only got the move of 2.
Oh no.
He'll boost for another 2.
That
It's
means
an
he's
archer.
artillery.
Yep.
And then I imagine that y'all are way too far away. Oh, well, no, I
I
don't
hope
imagine
we're
that
too
anymore.
far away.
You may be a little too far away. Let's see.
All right. These are the guys
What?
down set.
Why are we always drawing from me?
Why are you always in front?
Ugh.
All right, so
I
too
knew I
far
was
away
losing.
for him to hit you. Congratulations. I don't think he's got anything else he can do. No. His buddy does not have anywhere near that range, but he's at least faster. So he runs up 5.
Okay, since these are the boys down south, this is Luke, and this is Bo, the Duke boys.
He's going to boost to move another 5.
The sad fact is, I don't think I've ever actually watched the show, but I know of it.
You can't live down here in the South without having at least been aware of it.
Yeah. I was up in Gatlinburg. Well, the trick is, though, it was one of the cars they used, the ones that survived.
Well, they always kept 1 or 2 that they did not do any of the stunts with for the pretty close-up shots.
Yeah, because that shows the reason that type of car is as rare as it is.
Yep.
Not because people bought it, because Most of them didn't survive the show. I want to say the Green Hornets car had a similar problem.
I don't know if they did as many stunts within that one. All right, so that is the end of the first round.
I would like to go first, just to get up in this guy's grill real quick.
All right.
And getting right here. I have Ferrofluid Land, or Blade Master, not Blade Master, good lord, words, Duelist. I have +1 accuracy, so that cancels out the other one.
Okay.
I'm going to
Wait.
go full barrage.
What other one?
The impairment. Because I had one.
Oh, was
whatever
that
the
difficulty,
obvious-
or was that just a flat -1?
Let me double check it. The thing it had in here was weird. It receive 1- on all attacks, is what it had on the card
Yeah.
thing.
So you're just at a -1 to
Yeah, to the die roll.
whatever you roll.
Well, okay then. Going to barrage on this guy.
Okay. His evade is an 8.
Dirty 20.
That still counts as a crit.
Yep.
Okay, she's going to hit him with the first one.
20s.
Oh, man, okay. Still hits him on the second one.
Okay.
And
He's
I'll
going to
roll the
activate
damage.
He's going to activate his hunker down for that first one.
Okay.
Left arm to ward off death.
So 2d6 on the first one, 1d6 on the second.
Okay.
He also takes 3 kinetic for my drone.
Oh, okay.
So half to that.
All right, so that's 3.
One
And-
there, and I need him to make a haul check.
1 there. And just while I'm taking care of this, Jeremy, you said your drone did 1 to him, or did
3 kinetic.
the 3? Okay.
Don't fuck with my tank.
All right, and you need him to do a what now?
Haul save, please.
And that is a D20 plus its whole score. Am I remember that right?
Believe so.
Hold check.
Yeah. And d20 ± accuracy difficulty plus the relevant skill, such as haul.
All right. So he's got a hull of 1. He rolled a 16 on the dice, so that's a total of 17.
Damn.
And what was this to avoid?
Pinning spire, but 1 second, I'm just double checking this.
Oh, I forgot he has armor, so it's 1 less from that attack, 1 less from that attack, and 1 less from that attack.
I'm just double checking. I wouldn't have a quick action left, would I? Because I did barrage and move.
Garages are full.
Oh, you don't have initiative.
Yeah. Well, hell, okay.
I guess you are
I'm up
done.
here, and I did get 2 Blade Master dice, so I'll take that.
All right. We're going to go down here. And the archer is going to move forward 5. Boost for a 5. And then see if he can reach out and touch someone. And the answer is no, not quite yet. But he's coming for you. He's coming.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so scared.
Hey, oh, again, over the radio, guys. Let's move it.
All right, so one of y'all gets to go now.
I wish to go if anyone objects. All right. I'm.
And remember that the APC has 4 move.
Yep.
I don't think the ABC matters anymore.
Probably.
Well, I'm still
Other than
going to
he's
activate.
riding on it.
Yeah, I'm still going to activate my shield for this turn.
Okay.
I am going to barrage. Let's
Who
go
you gonna
to.
shoot?
Why did it do that? Cancel. Thank you. I'll take this and this. Okay, since I'm going to be using my prototype weapon as a result of my engineer. Accurate.
And what does your prototype do?
Since I actually have... Why did all that pop up? Well, one of the things it does, since I have... At level 2, I can add it to effects. One is accurate, and the other one is remove shielding. So
You're
at
not
an
level 2,
expense
though.
of it.
You're level 1.
I am level 2. I bumped up that was one I bumped up when I leveled up last time.
It's not a license level attached thing. It's a, I think, trait.
Talent. Pilot talent?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, this. And essentially, while this is all happening, while he takes position, another looks like a smaller another type of weapon pops out of Whip's back, and it fires a 5-long line
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
through the infantry.
those poor wheat fields.
All right. Let me scoot this plane over
That's
so
a
we can see
funny
where
thing
you're
to call
sitting at.
guys.
So the line is based on where you're from.
Yes.
All right, draw the line again for me if you would.
So it would be even like
Okay.
it would be going through both of them.
Yeah, you're going to hit both squads. Fair enough.
Okay.
But this is still an evade.
Well, I rolled a 15.
That beats their 8 for sure. All right, so how much damage does it do?
That'll be.
Oh,
actually-
you've also got difficulty because they're in soft cover. I've been forgetting that.
It would have.
Well, I'd had.
Would a 6 have caused him to miss?
No, we would not have. You're right.
Yeah.
Carry on.
And it did not. There's a +2 to that, so there's actually going to be 6 damage. I don't know why it didn't calculate that, but I see why. Damn advanced roll. So 6 damage to both squads.
Okay. Was it a +2 damage or +2 to the attack roll?
+2 damage.
Okay.
Because the prototype weapon at this stage, it's 2d6. It's a 1d6 +2 variable damage.
All right, you
So-
wipe the first squad out.
I got to remember to.
And then the second squad, you said it was 6
superior
damage?
intellect.
Correct.
All right. So they are below the halfway point. Yeah, not a good day to be in the Corps.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Buster Beam. I hope
Alright.
you appreciate. And since I'm barraging, I will take a shot at this mech right here with my.
Which one? I didn't see a ping.
Oh, sorry. Is it? What happened? Ah, I see what's happening. There we go. Come on. To this wasn't supposed to happen, but this gentleman
Okay,
right
the guy
here.
with the blue dot. Gotcha.
Yes. With my anti-material rifle.
Are you moving the APC too?
Yes, I have to. I could actually fire on the move since I'm right. Didn't move because I wanted to shoot the prototype weapon first.
You're good. You're good. I just wanted to double check.
Now, go ahead and make your attack roll. Your evade is an
Alright.
8,
That is a.
and this is an assault 2, so he is undamaged.
Okay, so that is an 18.
That's definitely a hit. Roll your damage.
As for damage.
So 4 points of damage. Oh yeah, this guy's got armor.
It's armor piercing.
Oh well, that doesn't really matter. He's gonna save his hunker down in case anybody else shoots at him. All right, so that is it for. Oh no, the APC's got to move forward.
Yes.
So
I'll select it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am probably gonna have to. I'm just providing cover for the squad, but we're gonna have to. Since we're supposed to have 8 turns at one stage, we're just gonna have to book it.
Been saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the beginning of turn 2. We got some time, but we need to
Yeah.
start looking. Run and gun.
Mm-hmm.
all right. I am going to jump down here to the bombard with his movement of 2. Boost for 2.
And actually, one thing I just thought of, since I have I could still do a quick action as a free action because I have the Everest still. Or does Mirage take that away?
It shouldn't.
It depends on what you have to use.
And let me check something here. As I moved up. He is just within my sensors.
How far are your sensors?
10. The blue dot guy.
Oh, I got you.
I'm going to.
Sorry, I thought you were tracing line. I was watching car trace lines.
Sorry, no.
It was, like, what in the world is he?
Sorry, no. Sorry, no. I was counting how many turns it would take for my character to get out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I can do a quick tech attack, and I will lock on to that.
To the blue one?
To the blue one. So now this guy, I believe accuracy. We have a +1 accuracy on that guy.
I think you have to beat his E defense, don't you? If it's a tech attack.
Oh, that is correct. You're correct, sir. Let me go.
His E defense is an 8.
Come on. And I rolled a 9.
Nice.
All right. So you basically locked onto him.
Yep.
I'll put the little target symbol on him.
So essentially, anyone targeting him can gain a +1 accuracy to him.
All right, and the bombard is going to shoot. Gentlemen, please stop. Because
They're
he
not
is
listening.
finally within range.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be rolling Blade Master dice on this.
Well, it's if you get hit.
If I get hit, yes.
All right. He is using his Earthshaker shells.
Using Blade.
Let's see. When attacking the bomber can also fire a special Earthshaking shell. In addition to any damage, characters within the burst 3 of the target must succeed on a hull save or be knocked prone.
Does that include his buddy?
Yeah.
His
Nice.
buddy won't be within the 3, I don't think. No, he actually
He's
isn't.
hitting.
I knew
think
he'd be
he's
within the
anywhere near
damage
I.
radius, but
Yeah.
To hit me,
If-
he's got to hit green.
yep. So debris broken or thrown around by the impact, creating a size 1 segment of hard cover in the free spaces of the bombard's choice. Okay. Alright, so he is attacking you. This weapon has a difficulty on it. You got a +2 attack bonus. Your evade was a 9, I believe.
Yes.
So he got an 11 on the d20, but a 4 for the difficulty dice.
And actually, I believe...
And a +2 attack. So that's -2. I believe that's going to come out to a 9 exactly.
We're still doing rounds in favor of players, or just meets it, beats it?
For the hits, I believe it's meets it, beats it in this one.
All right. Rolling a deflect.
Okay.
I'll gain resistance to all damage.
All right, and that's a roll you've got to make, or just something you trigger?
I gotta roll more than a 5 on a d20. I'm doing that right now.
Oh, okay.
D6.
What was a d20?
It's a D6.
Oh yeah, because it's a d6 dice. Okay, yeehaw.
I roll a 5 up on a D6.
Y'all.
So you take
Can
you swing and you miss.
Well, here's the thing: is you're
I have
not
2
restricted to
dice.
just one. You can burn both if you want to.
It's an earth shaker. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wailing on people. Might as well get it back. Whew,
There you go.
5.
Now, does your -1 count into this for being impaired?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I didn't figure. I just wanted to see if I could put a worried look on Sarah's face for a second.
I live with this worried
You
look.
do that
It's
enough.
like, am I just gonna be captured or murdered? One of the two. It's fine.
All right, he's not using his cluster munitions because he used the Earthshaker.
That's not going to end well for anyone involved if VK gets
Alright.
captured.
So 5 damage. You've got resistance, so that's halved to 3.
Nice.
Reduced to 2 because of her armor, I think.
She's got an armor, yes.
Yay, armor.
Woo!
All right, now you need to give me a hull check or a hull save. Assault
Okay.
1.
A d20 plus my hull, so 2 plus 20.
And this guy, Nick,
11.
gonna make that roll. He got a 14, so he's fine as well. All right, you said you got an 11.
Yep.
All right. So like both of y'all are good, and I gotta put down a piece of hard cover. Got free space at the Bombard's choice. So right there is just where the debris blew up out of the small crater it left. And now it's one of y'all's go.
That will go next. Let's see. Is there a point that I can get that to? Yeah. So I'm going to puppet master my current drone and go 1, 2, 3. So I can move it up to 4 spaces.
Okay. Was that drone within 3 spaces of
No. Because I think it was here.
Yeah.
That would have been 4.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you moved your drone.
Oh, apologies. I'm gonna move it here, not there, but still right there. And then it whirs and gets really loud, and then I'm just electrocuting the dude right there.
All right.
Just takes 2 energy damage.
So there's no attack rolls or anything?
Nope.
All right, so that is 2.
Guide the flock is free action.
He's got armor. All right. All right. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that was a. So the free action to move, and then electrocute was the quick action.
All right, so you have 1 quick action left. You can take a shot at
And
something.
then I have 1 quick action left. I am going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and I will fire my my hunter killer nexus.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Yeah, just roll a 20.
21.
All right, that's on green.
Yeah, that's on green.
All right, so you need an 8 to hit him. That's clearly not a problem.
It takes 5 kinetic.
All right, 5 kinetic. -1 for his armor. Let's see. He had not used his. No, you've already rolled the damage, so never mind.
And then he takes another 3 from the drone as I use my reaction.
He had used his hunker down, if that's what you were wondering, when Vika hit him.
Yeah, but I've got to declare that before damage is rolled. So, all right, so he's got 4 HP left. So that initial 5, even with his armor, is enough to take him out.
Okay, never mind. But he's just a bunch of nanites just swarm him and then turn it's the equivalent of like stripping a mech down, or like stripping a car down for parts.
Somehow there's like bones.
Bones of steel.
Because like, I'm not sure if I'm okay with this, but okay.
All right, so that is 1 down. Which is great, but doesn't actually help you accomplish the mission. At least not directly. All right, next up. I think my assault here is going to go. No, we're going to let Blue Boy go. Since somebody actually did something to him. Who was it that hit him?
Me.
The truck.
That truck pulled out a gun on me.
Yeah, I believe he can hit old Patrick. Potentially.
Difficulty +1.
All right,
Thank
so
you, Dave.
firing his heavy assault rifle. Do you have that field thing up, Patrick?
Yes.
All right, and that gives him a difficulty?
Yes, it does.
All right. And your evade is an 8?
Correct. That's not what I needed.
All right, so that is 15 plus his attack bonus, so that's a 16 minus 6 from his difficulty dice. He got a 10. So that is 6 points of damage.
All right. I will activate the take 2 heat and basically reduce that to 3.
Okay, what ability is that?
That's the reaction that I have.
Okay.
The
What's it called?
part of the shield. What's the blink field intervention?
Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, you've used that. How much heat are you at? Because you used that twice now, haven't you?
Yes,
Which
I
guess would
am.
be 2 heat then if it's giving you 1 heat.
Yeah.
Actually, he'd be at 1 heat because would have had to make an engineering check at the end of the round to see if he takes any damage.
Oh,
But that's burn. Never mind.
That's burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heat's a
Heat
little
and burn
different.
are two very, very different things.
Ignore me.
All right, so that was him, and he is good to stand where he is, I do believe.
Although, since I double checked, I am at 4 heat, so I am in the danger zone.
Oh, it's 4 heat?
Well, it's 2 heat to activate it, much like my original shield was 2 heat to give to somebody.
Gotcha.
So I'm at.
Yeah, danger zone is whatever your half of your
It's
heat pad
yeah.
is.
A lot of guys, because that's the one thing I noticed, that a lot of Harrison Armory stuff seems to thrive in the danger zone.
Does he want to run up and try to knife? Gentlemen, please stop.
It'd be a nice change from getting shot, you know.
And he's got this nifty combat knife. He's just dying to use it. So movement's up here.
Does Overwatch work if they move into my field as a reaction? Oh. Attack close by target attempting move. Never mind, it's yeah.
There is a talent you can get that lets you do that.
I'll get with you after this.
All right, Vika, he misses you.
I appreciate it.
He tries to stabby. All right.
My turn. Yay!
Run, bitch, run!
My character is going to get right here. What is this, by the way?
Some kind of little standing stone.
Okay.
Probably naming where this roads go or something.
Excuse me. Before she moves, she's going to activate project shield on Vika as a protocol. So she's going to take 1. So my character is going to take 1 heat. Then she's going to quick action boost to get where she is. And then as her last quick action, she's going to assault rifle this guy.
All right. I believe that is the Archer.
16 to hit.
His evade is an 8.
2 damage. Because it's reliable.
Okay. 2 damage. He has no armor, so he takes both of those. All right. Is that it for Evie?
That is it.
All right. I believe that the archer is going to return fire.
Which one did you hit?
The one directly in front of her. The one that she has to go through to get to the exit point.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So yes, he's going to fire his light machine gun as a quick action. Your evade is an 8, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So light machine gun plus 2 attack. Got a total of 15.
That hits.
So 5 points of damage.
That takes out my overshield.
Okay. So your shield goes down. That's not terrible. As his other quick action, he is going to activate Suppress. The archer chooses a target within line of sight and range of 10. Evie. They become impaired, and the archer gains the moving target reaction. This effect lasts until the archer uses the moving target. The target damages the archer or leaves the archer's line of sight. The archer is stunned, jammed, or destroyed. The archer may choose a new target for this action, or the archer ends it as a free action. Okay.
So wait, what was this? So I become impaired?
You become impaired, and that's the one that's a -1 on the dice rolls.
Yeah.
And anytime you start to move, or when the next time you start to move, he can interrupt that with a single weapon attack.
But that's only movement, right?
Yeah, that's if you move, he shoots.
Okay.
Would breaking line of sight include a mecha size larger getting in front of them?
Hard cover breaks line of sight.
And Vika counts as
I'm
hard
doing.
cover, I believe.
Yep. She counts within 2 range. Would she have to break sight line or what?
Well, it would only count as you being heavy cover for her if she was within that 2 range or whatever.
Okay. But for the purposes of it breaking line of sight kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, as far as I understand the cover rules, hard cover means you cannot draw a direct line of sight between you to your target.
Yes, but I have House Guard. Any effect that requires adjacency can now be activated within range 2.
Mm-hmm. So you'd count as hard cover.
I'm extra large now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure it isn't like an actual line of sight kind of thing.
You have the Fomorian frame without having the Fomorian frame.
All right. So anyway, that was the archer. So one of y'all needs to go, or is there anybody left on y'all's?
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think that's all of us.
No, Rhythm of the Rain. hadn't gone.
I'm sorry.
So, because I'm gonna do this, because screw this. Moving 4. I'm going to free action boost.
So moving 8.
Yeah. Thanks to Hyperspec Fuel Injector, I'm going to free action boost again.
Okay.
So you've used your once per scene and then once per turn.
Yes. Then I'm going to actual quick action boost.
Jesus Christ.
And then I'm going to overcharge, take 1 heat, and then boost again.
Gotta go fast.
And I am on top of the archer now.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna use my last quick action to ram.
All right.
Just see this like freaking Sonic the Hedgehogging across the field.
So I assume that's just his regular evade. So he's got an 8.
No, he really did Sonic the Hedgehog, because essentially what he did the spin dash at the very top of his move, and then shot all the way down.
Oh,
Do you have any Blade Master dice?
Jason, just so
That's right. I can
Everything's-
attack instead of ram. You're correct.
just so you know, because of projected shield, anything that targets Vika has +2 difficulty.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and ram. I'm gonna save my Blade Master dice. 18.
All right, that beats their 8.
As just engines spool up, you just hear a I'm done. And then just leaves a trail of fire across the road. He just slams into the archer and just bears it down into the ground.
All right, so what does the
Keanu
ram
just
do?
sees a blur.
Knocks it prone.
Okay, so he is prone.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have line of sight anymore.
That's true.
Hey,
Took her
Prone is
job.
not one of the.
Yes, but he is now at an extra 2 difficulty if he tries to shoot Brain. Rabbit Girl.
rabbit.
Tiana.
You could have
Yes.
stopped that rabbit.
Hi.
That's fine. Yeah. He takes an extra 2 difficulty because prone and engaged.
That makes sense. All right. Who have I got left? Red hasn't gone. Red hasn't gone, and this squad has not gone. Okay. Red is going to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Eevee or Rhythm of the Rain?
You did just see the other one bolt across the field.
Yeah, Rhythm of the Rain. He's going to shoot at Rhythm of the Rain.
Fair.
Mm.
It's the Assault 3. Okay. So +1. He got a total of an 8.
Change your name.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit you.
No, it does. My evasion's an 8.
Oh.
Anything weird you can
Alright.
trigger?
I'm gonna roll my other Blade Master die.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Take 6 points of damage.
Alrighty. I am now at half of my first bar of health.
Alright, then it's the squad's go.
Question: for thematic purposes.
Oh God.
No. Dumb question. Me spooling up my thrusters and basically just shooting halfway across the map. Did I light the field on fire?
No.
Okay.
They we just had rain. You can't do that.
Hence why I said thematic purposes.
Alright, so the squad is going to move.
How's the senator's son guy taking this?
Tiana looks back.
He's just staring over your shoulder at any kind of display he can see. He's got a look on his face like he does not like being in a fight when he has no options to do anything.
She gives him a thumbs up.
So he just saw one mech just go.
Okay.
I was in the back. Now I'm in the front.
Now everybody keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Hold hands. Move towards the exit door, please.
Just 1 second. I had a D20 pop off my rolling board and get into the trash can. Ah, but I found it.
It went to jail.
A dice sent
No, it's
itself
been
to
rolling
dice
decent
jail.
for me tonight. I'm not angry.
No, put it back. Put it back.
And then it rolled a 1 as I'm saying that. All right, so the squad moves up and is trying to get inside the APC. They do not have any luck this round. Patrick, you have the best view. In fact, you're probably the only person even looking in that direction.
Yep. And
All right.
there's like what, 3 of them left, or?
4 of them left, I believe.
Oh, okay. So essentially, their hit points are their numbers. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, the number of guys you see on the token is not indicative of how many were in the actual squad.
Hmm.
All right. That is everybody, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Next round.
For core system purposes, I would like to go first.
All right.
You raising the banner. Everyone gets as long as you're in line of sight, gain resistance to all damage and heat, and gain +1 accuracy on all checks and saves until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
All right.
And she is going to take a swing at the dude in front of her.
And don't forget, he's still locked on to.
So you get accuracy.
Okay. Uh, 11.
That is a hit. He will hunker down.
Trying to roll it out of here is a pain. 5.
All right. 5 halved is
And
3
hull check, please.
minus armor.
Or hull save.
You got a 13.
All right.
It'll work someday.
And someday it'll work.
But that day may not be this day.
Numbers better.
Well, they have to make a hull save, so.
Right, but you
Let's
have
have to
a DC.
No.
No?
Hull saves is just roll a d20 plus your hull. So it's going to depend on them. And
All
she
right.
is going to take her movement to move up. I can use the roller for this. She may destroy their little nifty signpost there.
Oh.
They can build a new one.
That was hand-carved mahogany.
And they shouldn't have it in the middle of the road.
It was my wife's last design before she passed away.
Then they should have moved it out of a war zone.
But that was a street sign. It's supposed to be in the middle of the road.
Can we just use the street sign to look at where the arrow's pointing to get our asses moving, please? Do I have enough to toss down? No, I don't think I have another quick. Well, no, I don't have another quick action left. Dang. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to kick off my guy's side with our friend the Bombard.
Bombard.
All right. He's going to target Evie.
Yay.
Heavy cover.
Hard cover.
Can't target EV unless it's arcing.
It is.
Okay.
It's the Bombard.
Fair enough.
All right. All right, as the NPC starts his turn, roll a d6. If the result is equal to or greater than a 6, the equipment can be used again. So let's see if he's got access to his Earthshakers this round. He does not, so it's cluster munition. The Bombard's attack deals +2 damage to all targets for each target beyond the first. So this attack will be doing 7 instead of 5 if it hits. To the both of you. Alright, so the bombard has got a difficulty on its own. An additional difficulty because of
+2 difficulty for hardcover if he's targeting Eevee.
Okay.
So that's
And then-
3 difficulty.
Sounds
then-
like he should probably have targeted Gentlemen, Please Stop.
She also has that
Projected shield,
Projected
which
shield
is
on her, too.
So 5 difficulty.
+2. He's made a bad
I
decision.
don't think the
this day.
projected shield that covers Gentlemen.
covers
Please.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
All ranged or melee?
Yeah, but that's not helping you, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not helping me. It's just helping. Gentlemen, please.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's
Yeah.
3 difficulty for both of them.
Yeah, but because I'm getting hardcover from Vika, she's giving me a +2. I gave her a
Yeah.
+2 because of projected.
Okay,
shield.
so on his difficulty dice, he rolled a 6 and 2 3s, so that's 12. Minus the
thing with
2
difficulty-
plus 2, so 4.
Thing with difficulty, it's like accuracy. They don't stack. It's whichever one's higher.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So the more dice you stack, the greater chance you get.
Still,
of
he
getting
came up to a
higher
-2.
number,
Ha!
But
So Eevee is
Did he
undamaged.
shoot himself?
Eevee is undamaged, but let's see about Gentlemen, Please Stop. Same roll. Ooh, natural 20. Minus 5. So a 15.
Yay!
I think
Tell me
that's
the
still going to
damage.
be a
This is
hit.
not a crit.
7 points of damage.
Sure. 6 points because of armor.
Okay.
Cool. We're still at least in my second track.
For now. Alright, so one of y'all's go.
Can I go?
let's see, real quick though. Do you mind if I do, since I still have this prone archer right here before he gets up?
Sure, go for it. I was
Oh.
gonna do something as well, but if he gets up,
Alright.
that's fine.
Yeah, I don't want him to get up.
No, that's fine. Go for it. You're closer than I am.
So I'm just gonna barrage with my melee weapons.
Okay. Evaded is 8.
You get accuracy for him being prone.
I do.
Neat.
Alrighty.
Roll.
That is 2 criticals.
I do not need to use field analyst.
Alright, roll your damage.
Total of 13.
Alright. He is still functioning. By the
Is he?
technical definition of the word.
Okay.
Vika feels that on a spiritual level.
Fair. In that case, I already used initiative. Never mind. Okay. Can I? Hold on.
Can I do another Naruto run across the field as a mech?
Yes, I can.
God fucking-
So after brutally stabbing the archer, actually no, I used. I'd have to overcharge to do that again because I barrage. So no, I wouldn't actually be able to.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, Barrage was, a full action.
Yeah, so I'd only have my movement, and then I could free action boost, but it'd only give me 8 as opposed to the 12 I need to reach the bombard.
I mean, closer is better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Of
that's true.
course.
If one of y'all want to finish off the archer, I can go ahead and move then.
If my luck stands with Overwatch, I can do it.
Okay. So I am here now.
You could probably leave the map next round if you wanted to.
I could, but
All right. So next up, let's see. The squad. No, I think this guy here is the only one I've had go.
You've only had Red and Bombard go, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you like how basically just praying mantis leaped on the archer and then kept going?
All right, then the new squad or the squad over here is gonna make another attempt at taking over the NPC. Where's the squad?
You see if they've established as empty.
Well, they
And
know
they've
no one's
established there's
driving
no
it.
driver.
Yeah.
They don't know it's empty.
Okay.
And Patrick, you see somebody manages to get the driver's side door open and gets inside.
Oh, time to blow up the car.
If only you thought
Jump!
on it.
Just crush the car.
So that's it. That's the skirmish. That's a quick action. His next quick action is basically to slam on the brakes. Which we are going to treat like a ram for purposes of Whip sitting on top of the thing. So I think that is basically like a skirmish attack roll. That is how ram works. Let me double check.
Yeah, you have to make an attack roll against their evasion.
All right. So what's your evasion? No, it's 8. I should enjoy that while I can. Soon I'll all be in different mechs with different evasions.
Mm-hmm.
My evasion's currently a 10, so.
All right, so there's a 19 on the dice. Huzzah!
Oof.
So Whip is based. Oops. Yep. So I get to Whip. So Whip, you basically land in the hex in front of them prone.
This is. I have stable structure on Whip, which gives me +1 accuracy on saves to avoid prone or knockback.
You also have a +1 accuracy from Raise the Banner for any checks or saves.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, this is neither. It's
Yeah,
just an
I think-
attack against evasion.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think rammed. Yeah. No, I don't think it did any damage either, though.
No. So unless the rule is what I didn't understand, in which case I might be wrong, but I think for the ram action or the quick action, it's just they have to meet or beat your evasion and then knock you prone. Check. That could be wrong.
All right, so I am going to remove the squad token because they are all piling into the vehicle. Probably realizing there's nobody else in the vehicle.
Wow.
And then it's one of y'all's go.
May I go?
May I go so I can get up?
Sure.
There's nobody back there to it. Well, I guess Blue could technically attack you or something.
All right. Well, I'd.
Yeah, so to ram, make a melee attack against an adjacent character the same size or smaller. On a success, your target is knocked prone, and you may also choose to knock them back by 1 space directly away from you. So, yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to one. Come on, dang it. No. 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to use the free because I have first. So
Okay, standing up takes your move.
I can still boost.
Oh yes, that you can do.
I was like here, so it'd be 1. And then I will go ahead and activate my shield.
Okay.
And then
You blanked out a little bit there. Who did you give the shield to?
No. The shield is still the bubble. So
Oh, I
until
got
my
you, I
next
got you, I
turn,
got you.
I'm immobile right now.
Okay.
And let's see which a +1 accuracy on this. So I am going to. Ooh, that guy is. Let me see how this one works. So that was my move. I boosted. I could still barrage, technically, correct?
No, you could fire one weapon.
Fire one weapon. Okay.
You can skirmish.
I can skirmish. All right.
All right, so who are you firing at?
Let's see which weapon would be better for this. Interesting. This one, that doesn't really help. Since it's one of the rare times I can actually gun on blue.
All right, which gun was it? You blanked again.
Shotgun.
Shotgun on blue. All right.
All right.
Evasion is
Am
8. Fire when ready.
And I'm curious on this. How am I like roboting again, or just double checking because I know
It's like you'll be
It's just
talking
cutting
and
off.
suddenly the volume will just go out. And then a little bit later it'll come back. And once or twice when it's done that, your video has gotten a little stuttery, but just for a second. But it's like it takes the sound longer to come back. I don't know. Anyway, make your attack roll. His
All
evasion
right.
is an 8.
Wow, that was utter ass. So
All right, so a miss.
yeah.
All right,
what'd
good.
you roll?
He didn't have to hunker down then.
What'd you roll?
2.
Oh, never mind. I was
And
like,
that's
Worth
with
a shot.
I mean, screw it.
No, I'm
no.
saying as far as like,
All right,
I'm
so
not
blue
gonna
here
do
is going to
this.
go.
what is what's up?
And he is going to shoot this drone that has been giving him such a pain. Or excuse me, he's going to combat knife the drone that's been pain to him.
No.
it's evasion's 10.
He got a 16. That is 4 points of damage to your drone.
It takes 4 damage and still up.
Well, then I guess he'll shoot it too.
Sure.
He got a 4.
Misses.
All right, one of
There's
y'all.
I'll go.
Can I?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go. Please get up from prone.
Yeah. So I'm going to quick action boost to get right up on him. Quick action shotgun. Actually,
Okay.
excuse me. I meant to do hyperspec fuel injector first.
Okay. He interrupts your move with his attack. That he's got at least 2 disadvantages on. I know he's got a
I keep forgetting that you have to
difficulty.
activate protocols at the before you move.
Would he be able to since she was in heavy cover?
Before I move.
Oh no, you're right. That broke the line of sight. We had that whole discussion.
It's all good.
Carry
It
on.
was a little bit ago.
She's right up on him. Shotgun with her second quick action.
Okay.
You get +1 accuracy because they're prone.
Evade is an 8.
9 to hit.
Or hang on, I'm looking at the assault. The archer is also an 8 to hit.
4 damage.
Alrighty. He's got no armor. It only had 1 HP left.
So she
Yeah,
just
it's like
runs up, shotguns it,
execution style.
and then because of she's going to use her first scene free action boost, and then her hyperspec fuel injector boost in the same turn, and move another 8 squares. So she's right next to you.
Hi.
She just like runs up right next to you with a shotgun in hand. She just looks at you and waves. No, she would
Alright.
probably be like 1 away, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, he's about to introduce himself to that bombardier in a second.
That's my turn.
Alright. I better let the bombard go.
Didn't he already?
Yeah, he already went.
Oh, that's right. He started the round, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So who do I have left?
I
Oh,
don't think
that may
think
be
you-
it. I was
Yeah, I don't
saving
think
the
you have
archer, waiting for Evie to go first.
Just
So if
means
there's any of y'all that still need to go, finish up.
Gritspace is gonna like
Just gonna abandon the truck.
abandon the truck. Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna look back and see that there's people in it. Like, hey, there was a people in there before.
Well, you actually see me ahead of it now. That should also tell you something.
Could he flip the truck and then just keep moving? Like flipping the
so-
table, just flip the truck.
Quick action. The helmet gear takes 3 electric.
Okay. Minus his armor. Alright.
Is that effect? Sorry, 2 energy damage, not 3.
Give me 1 back. There we go.
And then I will move and what's the other one? Boost. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces.
Okay.
And then I will move my drone. 1, 2,
I'll just
3. Actually, I'll move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to kind of be like. Actually, I can move like this. 1, 2, 3. That's much easier. 4. Kind of like a landmine situation over here.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright, so anybody else that needs to go?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, beginning of round 4. However, it is 9:45, so it's probably time for us to wrap. We will
Remember to write. Go ahead.
we will start up here where y'all are. Evie might be able to get out.
Actually, if you give me a second, I can just. So it would be 8 reaction boost. Yeah, I'd be able to get out this turn.
Now, once you get to the extraction zone, you have to have a free action left to actually extract.
The free action.
yeah.
Was it a free action?
Yeah, you
You said
said
it's
it was a
free
free action.
It's a free action. I can just do it.
I may have meant reaction. Let me.
I would still have a reaction too.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
And you're muted, Eric, if you're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just making sure. These ones back here are enemies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool. I got friends.
Let's see. Okay, yes, they can access free action. Okay. For some reason, I was saying free, and in my head, I was thinking like a quick action.
So if I were to get out, that would it end this mission, or do everyone have to get out?
It would get the target out.
I believe the
Yeah.
victory condition was just getting. Let's see. Oh wait, hang on. All right, victory conditions. The objective is safely extracted.
Oh, the object
Yeah,
safely extracted.
it's just got to be you. If the enemy wins and some of y'all on the board, then you get overrun or captured or something.
Okay.
okay.
Well, I mean, if we just want to finish this, I can just say,
Yeah.
quick action
out.
boost.
If you go first, then
Peace.
yeah,
Yeah, that'll for
Have at it. Go.
we will go ahead and
Gone.
wrap this fight up then.
Yeah.
Evie is gone.
All right.
Yep.
Bait into the bushes, like,
Zoop.
But see, I'll say honestly, on the way, Uriah probably would also pounce on the bombard, knock it down all praying mantis style, and then go.
So yeah, nobody else gets taken out. Basically, the vehicle, the APC, once those guys poured into it and realized the target's not here, they just threw it in reverse and started getting away from the fight. There's 4 of them left. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not a good day to be
I
working
just
for the
imagine the
union.
driver's seat. It's like, do we want to live? Yes, yes, yes. Get up.
Well,
That one mech literally buzzsawed the first squad.
no, because and then a beam cut like the rest of them in half.
Yeah.
It was just a bad day.
I still have questions about how the crap the medic has gotten 2 kills in both missions.
You're a harm assist, okay?
But anyway, so they started pulling out. The other mechs suddenly started becoming hesitant, seemed to be hesitant to shoot you. Like maybe the guys in the truck had told them, hey, the target's not here. So then they didn't know where the target was.
Mm-hmm.
They were fucking with us the whole time.
Well, because they assumed, oh, it's in the APC. Oh, no, he's not. Well, that's another reason why that was one of the reasons I also jumped on the APC, because if this guy jumps on it and activates a shield,
So happy I asked about stealth hard suit.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It worked. It worked wonders.
Yeah.
So happy about it. I was sitting there the whole time last week, like, wait, maybe they have a stealth hard suit that fits Justin.
yeah, that was also why last week I asked about where would he not be, specifically because wait, we're in a world where invisibility technology is a thing. Where are the empty spaces in the storage space?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed running it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked up.
Oh, you're not
I-
that bad.
No, she's bad. She has more
She's-
health than any of us, and she's like taken.
The most
One structure. How many structure do you have?
I have 4 structure, but I'm almost through my second structure.
Only
I got like
almost.
4 left.
Y'all have a little time when next time y'all camp to do some field repairs on your mech. In fact, we'll probably start you up. We'll probably start you up camping out at a farm next week.
I'm sure that'll go fine. Just a nice day on the farm.
Absolutely fine. It won't be an escort mission. I can promise you that.
Be a base defense.
Anyway, anybody that came by and watched, I hope you had fun. I hope you'll come back and join us next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the day, Jason. And with me was Sarah as Vika, a.k.a. the human target. Patrick, as Freddy. Eric playing Uriah. Jeremy as Cortev. And Carr as Tiana, the Pharmacist. And we will see y'all next time.